Hello everyone, Firemac here, and welcome back to the Stormblood through the Shadowbringer story recap streams with me, Firemac, for Final Fantasy XIV. And we're just going to continue where we left off. The others have returned as well, it would seem. Alright, well that was just extra dialogue, didn't have to read that. Okay, glory to Han. He has what can be best described as the shite eating grin. But it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Tumulin Hatun. Tumulin Hatun. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nodum, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. So were some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. So, wait, people actually die in the Nodum? You think they would, and I know everyone's in there, like, the fight. But usually, you'd think they'd leave each other alive, I guess not. Yeah, but it's not too much of an imposition. Would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those whom you shared the battlefield. Of course. More traveling to do. Oh boy, alright. No problems. Diligent Mole Warrior. Okay, so we'll start there, I guess. Oh, okay, just our people. Just our people, right? Okay. I think that's fine. No, not Zealous Mole Warrior. When did you learn such feats? Is everyone in the West as strong as you? Can you teach me? Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won! We defeated the Odenir and the Dolthar and won. When it appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Serena and others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Uwu and were declared the Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. Would you be willing to show us again? Alright, victory pose. Emotes. Victory pose. Victory pose. Victory pose. I see victory, but victory pose? Victory pose? Maybe it's just victory. Let me do the victory. Yeah, there it is. It's V pose. Wipe off the blood from my sword. That's my victory pose. Yeah. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all his splendor. Praise be to the Han and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Han and his comrades forever and ever. 100 years, the Han. 100 years, Rick and Morty. We done it. So back to Serena. I keep saying Serena, but it's Serena. Glory to the Han. Firemac, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words do not seem sufficient. Grazie. This is a Morin Kur. a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes like Bardom and Chaka are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Why do I feel like that's gonna be just Chaka? Chaka? Chaka. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the Morin Kur, and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Alright, can we... In Crimson they walk. Lord Hion's eyes are filled with determination. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam? You who saved my Lord Hion from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to the mole. And we to you, Gosetsu? A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yansha with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dust Throne would offer the most direct route. The Dorthal sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dothral Ha, or Ka. But before that, we must visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Nama made us for war, Elise. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Datum, blood was shed, and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. Yeah. But crimson is the dusk in the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you. Cool. I can't wait to be done with Azim's step. Don't get me wrong. The characters are fine. It's just... this feels like so much nonsense. The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise you to such heights. Was like they just disappear or something? Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the mole? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the mole. Okay. Nay, the mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they will not have us reside here. The Oronir and the Buduga may remain. We are for Yansha, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Ironman. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oronir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I'm sure the Oronir will prove a great boon in the days to come. Teehee. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child! See you, Azim? Are you my Nama? I know not what you speak, brother Magnai, but I am certain you are mistaken quite. We should get going right now. Because things got awkward. Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Nama for me? Dude. You must get over it. I don't know if that's actually... I might have just put myself at the same distance as before. I actually find it funny that this place looks like this right now. So they kept that true to the story. But that place looks different for me right now, in actuality. Not much of a spoiler, because it's actually related to a beast tribe. To what beast tribe, I'll let you guys figure it out. But there is a purpose for that spot. We shall speak with Saru. Nahan and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you and your journey, and on our journey south. Bound for Yangsha, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? And I don't think I've mentioned this, but we are 5 locations deep now, by the way. Only 1 location left in all of Stormblood. Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Guess her seed has quickened in his lover. Oh, talking about she's pregnant. When the child is born, we shall see who awaits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind. And your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dorthal. There is one more thing that we would ask of you. The magic you used to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that is your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Oh, sorry. I gave her the cassettes voice a bit. Aught less would be a disappointment. Cool, cool. Sometimes those scenes get a little drawn out. Then we have to watch each of them bow and then walk away. Or you know, there's plenty of scenes like that where like something just goes on a little too long and like, why are we watching this for so long? Alright, Serena. Or dang it, it's Serena. Silence. Saru Hatun has done her part. Dispatches will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red, wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland at least, but I do not understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole practice their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us, and they watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in Anadam, blood will be shed. Your lands are engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yes, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. We shall remember them. She's a cutie too, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Until we meet again. Bye. 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 Those enthusiastic waves. The time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma, the hour of reckoning. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends! Hold on, where is this location? Okay, it's right across. I was hoping to just be able to teleport. But unfortunately not. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Now can I... Oh, nope. Alright. You gotta go on the journey, man. Gotta go on the journey. Oh, I think he's down here. Yep, guess he is down here. Yep. Here we are. I wonder if they all are gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech of some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. I shall have to do what I have to do. What I shall have to do. Just repeating and repeating the same phrase.
Brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hian. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I won't suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphinaud and Alizé Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hian. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
Yep, Suino Sato.
What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hian. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will soon be ours! Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
Alright, I'm the Han. Not he, and it's me. I'm the Han.
In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Firemac. Ah, yes, there's another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alizé and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the 8th Rite here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. So I have to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. Alphinaud has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cutscene time, everybody. Cutscene time, everybody. Cutscene time, everybody.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
All right. Okay. What say you, Hien? There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I only have just returned. 'Twould be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. Trying to keep busy? Full glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during the briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like to go to Kugani and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Firemac, and thank you again. But you want me to do it? I thought you said you were gonna go do it. Ugh, okay, fine. Alright, the Kugane! It's been a while anyway, so I guess... why not say hello to Tachiru? Okay. To the Ruby Bazaar. How bizarre. How bizarre. In the room where it happened. Room where it happened. Oh, look at Tachiru. Looking all cute in her Doman gear. Her Hingan gear. But Firemac, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. Oh, you beat them? Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alphino has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in our paperwork fight, I'm the true Han. Yeah! How Tataru got her groove back. What a quest name. Tataru has grown rather accustomed to her life in Kugane. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment and it will be right out. Oh. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. The Cid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon in Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So as soon as the parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Seiki Segumi barracks. Though it does not bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! The porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, but I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find the porter right this instant. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall. I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself. I will wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Search for the overworked porter. Where we going? Okay, Rakusa district. The Rakusa district. I don't think this is the person. Who are you? You seek company? For an hour or an evening? Excuse me, what? No, dude. Oh. Ugh, how it reeks of perfume and desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. I'm gonna say, like, that dude does not sound like a porter. It definitely sounds like he's into some sketchy business. I'll let your imaginations figure that one out. Where do we need to go? I honestly don't remember. Is it this one? You might be the guy. Oh dear, I misplaced some important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. No, it's nothing so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. So, I feel like it's someone in this back alley here. He's just taking a long way around. Yeah. Okay. I can look down. Could touch it. Yep, there it is. There's the overworked porter. A good evening to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bocairo. Or was it the Holstery? But no time. I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake? For the Seki Segumi, you say? Bah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes. I will take the other in exchange. Oh, awesome. Alright, just back to the Ruby Bazaar. Cool. So that was just straight up filler. Just why not? Make us do crap in Kugani, because why not? It's like serve no purpose other than just be an obnoxious extra quest item. Greetings, Honor Sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar office with the course? And why am I reading that message? That said I was gonna skip that one, but whatever. I'm sorry I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Or you can just wait on me, because I'm so good at my job, you know. That's it! That's the parcel! You found him! Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it! These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphado requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Firemac back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphado's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am, making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Firemac. I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments. We provide, discreetly, at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphado and Alize my regards, will you? Cool. Back to Young Chang. Yamcha. It's so close to saying Yamcha. If you don't know who that is, watch more anime, please. Thank you. Okay. They have to be up above. Like, what the heck? Where else would I go for? Oh, okay. Oh. Never mind. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Excellent! It looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That is one less thing to worry about. Seeds of Despair. If you seek further employment, Alphado can point you in the right direction. Great. Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alize? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Where are you, Alize? There you are. Alphado told you about my plans? If you wish to come with me, well, far be it from me to refuse you. I haven't given her a voice. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does not suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Go up, and then beyond. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. This is the place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? Oh, am I doing one of those things again? You know, the little... I'll quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Okay, I guess not. I was referring to the dote. Oh my gosh. Can't speak normally, man. Dart. You know, the dart things. The dart gun. The blow darts. A lot of crystals over here. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. The last thing we need to repeat is a repeat of Ralgar's reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Back where we were. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing with swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Mikote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques, and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. Oh, she's talking about the actual Red Mage teacher. That you meet him on the job quest. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I honestly preferred using the blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Wodanje's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go on. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Up off we go! Don't worry about that entrance. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Haunted Elder? Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, he desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hey, she caught him. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Oh man, it's been a while. Flashback, power, activate! Firemac! Rest assured, the Neuri will receive due compensations. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. Okay. You will need to do more. Oh, of course, you have no doubt we shall. My husband and I want only the best imperial education for our boy. Starving girl. I finished planting the rice, mother. Not while the officer is here, Yatsuyo! Inside, now! Just throwing it out there, this is the first time I've had to get Yasuyo a voice, because every time she's been on the screen, it's been voiced. But in this time, she's a kid, though, so technically still not true, I guess. Well, whatever. Yes, mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless. But one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no record. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding? That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you in the head or something? Nah, let's say nah. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Love it that it just covers her eyes in the cutscene. So who knows if we furrowed our brow or not. It was not seen. So you go to Alizé again. Alright, she's down there. Sweet, I can just teleport. Teleporting makes this super easy. I love to teleport! Okay. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers, though we dispose of the bodies, it is not only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're all right, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. The limits of our endurance. If you still want for work, Alizé has a suggestion. Really? I don't want any more work. I just want to go to Doma Castle this point. I tell you the rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature, Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble's afoot in the Mai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Are we just gonna get passed around from each character? Like, after Lise, I'm gonna get one for Hien, and then one for Gosetsu, or vice versa. Because otherwise it's gonna get really annoying. We barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in the Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei, why don't you come too? Alright, speak with Issei. Alright. What's up, Issei? Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alze encountered. I'm glad you're all right. Right then. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it is still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice. But there are no more to spare. Thank you, Shigusa. Ryo-sen could use a hand if there is nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl. Of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on her secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we can attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armor in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me? Come with me? His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. To the south we go. Oh man, that's such a weird location. So I have to fly there. What? I was trying to fly up. It wasn't like going up anymore. Where exactly are we meeting up? There we go. There we go. There we go. Suranuki. Wahaha! Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sink of rebellion? Of liberation? Ha ha ha! Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Broken steel, broken men. Suranuki has seen your kind before. Eh, say again? You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel. All that you could carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Suranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy! We are awash in broken steel. Magitek, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosive, and they will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armors who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Awesome. So we get to blow crap up. Awesome. This is one of those where we gotta do that. So glad I learned about that little thing. Never in my life did I know that I can do that. That makes things so much easier. You don't have to actually keep going to the item menu, scroll over to key items, and then pick the thing. Because I did that for so long. It's just like one of those little tidbits that no one ever teaches you. Like, not the game, not anyone else in the community. It's just something you just gotta figure out. Or someone tells you. And no one ever told me, so. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many. Well, this is gonna be fun. And another? I guess this is water break, if any. Okay. That was a good water break. Eh? Eh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me! Then you are committed to your cause! That's a knee slapper! Dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kyan, Lord Hien, all dead! Their blood is on our hands. 'Twas Lord Kyan who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garlands came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame is he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be. And yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Kyan, Munzen, the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all! You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Kyan lives too. In our hearts, and in his in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be! You lie! You lie! It's the truth! Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom! Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh! Oh! Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly, yes? Yes! I must heat the forge and begin work at once! 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have!